Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laser, and welcome to episode 2 of Candid Talks, a series that is part of my challenge where I'm going to upload every single day for 30 days, or at least 5 days a week. And I'm not allowed to heavily edit the videos or anything, and it's just me blabbing whatever on my mind to the camera. And so one thing that I've been talking about or thinking about a lot recently has been persistence, and really realizing how important persisting is to affect whatever it is that you want to do in your life. And I have a couple of examples of this. One is that I have always been a pretty terrible cook in any facet of food ever. I only was really taught to do two different things when I was younger, which was make noodles, make steak, and make crepes. Or crepes, as a lot of people like to call them. I call them crepes because it's accurate, I guess, to what my childhood self has in mind. But I was only ever taught to make those three things, and if I tried to do anything else, I had a palate for tasting, if I like food. I did not have a palate at all when it came to trying to cook, or even know how to do certain techniques and whatnot. And so for the last 2 years, I've been making a meal once a week, almost every week. It's more like every other week. And over that time, I failed so many times and just wanted to quit because it was insanely frustrating. I would spend 8 hours on a goddamn meal for it to taste like utter shit. I wouldn't send raw shit out or anything. I wouldn't give that out, or I wouldn't serve it like that. But the flavors just would not work, and I would be trying my darndest to fill out a recipe, and it didn't work. And there were so many moments where I was just like, why the fuck am I doing this? This is so stupid. There's no way I'm ever gonna get better. And recently I should say, that I have actually made a couple of successful meals that my fellow people in my family have rated a 10 out of 10. And I was like, yes! I did it! I won! Yes! And I'm actually starting to finally pick up some techniques and not be so confused whenever I see something on the recipe that I haven't done before. I'm able to now have a little bit more intuition on whatever the right move is at the moment for the food that I'm making. So that is one area that I realized, yes, persistence, even when you are super annoyed and failing every single time, persisting is important. And then the other one that's more of an ongoing thing for me that I constantly struggle with is talking at a volume so other people can hear me. And also, enunciating my words to where other people will understand me. And this is a genuine challenge that I have because I have a differently shaped mouth, right? And I also am partially deaf. I'm 90% deaf on my left side. I don't have an ear canal. And even though I do have a Baja that, helps me make up for my lost hearing on this side, it's just not the same. I don't have the same experience as those that are fully hearing, and so I still run into issues that are not as you wouldn't think that I would have these issues since I'm technically able to hear normally while my hearing aid is on. For example, I still cannot tell what is an appropriate volume for me to talk at so other people can hear me. And also, because of my mouth being shaped different, it is a lot harder for me to enunciate words properly. I'm trying not to spit, okay? That's another thing. This mouth of mine. Okay, anyways. But anyways, it gets harder for me to enunciate words or pronounce things properly. And I also am trying to avoid spitting or drooling every time that I'm talking, because apparently when I enunciate, that causes me to project my spit that is in my mouth out. And but it's an ongoing thing for me to keep reminding myself to be persistent with whatever it is that I'm trying to say, and not immediately give up and be like, what's the point of this anyways? Like, no one's hearing me, whatever. And because I was doing that a lot, and I was shutting off the opportunity for me to connect with other people because I was just so frustrated with myself and like just angry with myself for not being able to pronounce things properly. And if they didn't hear me the first or second time, I would just like throw in the towel and give up and not say anything. And that is something that like impacted my ability to connect with people. It contributed to my extreme awkwardness that people have to deal with if I am like too self-conscious or whatever. So persistence is the name of the game. It is just like important. Wow, I thought it would be speaking a lot more eloquently. This is where I have that urge to pick apart my own words and then edit them back together to a point that I think is presentable, but I'm not allowed to do that. So, yeah, persistence with this challenge too will be helpful because I will be able to flow my ideas better to the camera that way, and not have to edit things for hours and hours in order to get a point across. So, yeah. I'm saying a lot, but yeah. Persistence. You just gotta keep moving, even though it is difficult at moments. Don't give up. The main thing that I keep telling myself is, even if you fail 100 times, each time you're failing, the closer, like you're getting closer to achieving what you want to do. Whether that be creating a good meal, not taking 8 hours in the goddamn kitchen to get some food out, and not spending like a week editing a video just in order to get it out there. And I'm not even that good at editing right now. So, I mean, and also like connecting with others. Like, these are important things to me that I can't do if I'm not persisting through the difficulty that I'm having with completing these things. So, yeah, that's it. Persistence is the name of the game. Just gotta keep moving, and if you fall down, get up again. That's it. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a good one.